Let's talk about survivor bias. So in World War II, aircraft were returning back to their bases after being over the theater of war there, doing their missions. And their wings and the rudder sections of the planes were all riddled with bullets on these planes that were making it back. So the military took a look at this and said, hey, look, we've got to fortify those wings. We got to put fortifications on those rudder sections so these planes will make it back without those things being shot up. Well, that's exactly what they did. Problem was, that wasn't a problem. Okay, their bias told them that the wings are what needed to be protected, the rudders needed to be protected. But what they didn't see was what they didn't see. And that was that the planes that didn't make it back to base were shot up in the fuselage area. So instead of reinforcing the wings, which is exactly what they did, finding out later that that didn't fix the issue, they should have been fortifying the fuselage, and that's called survivorship bias. So I think the same kind of thing happens in the mortgage industry. So a lot of people will go out and they will say, look, I'm going to get back into the market as soon as the rates come down. Problem is, the rates aren't the problem. But that's the number one thing on people's minds. That's their bias, is that I've got to wait till rates get to a certain point before I buy. Listen, if you're doing that, you're missing the point. You're not seeing the full picture, because a lot of people are doing the exact same thing you're doing. And when the rates do come down, here's what's going to happen. Instead of you being out there being one of the few buyers on the market looking at the same house, you're going to have a flood of people competing for the same house at the same time once rates do come down, and you're probably going to lose out. Not only are you going to lose out on the house, if you manage to get one, you're probably going to have to go highest and best to get that house. You're going to pay more for that house than you would have if you get started right now. See, the point is, you get started now where rates are, no matter where they're at, and then later on you can refinance that property and get yourself a lower interest rate. Listen, this has been your tip of the day. My contact information is at the end of this video. If you like what you hear here, please contact me. I'll be glad to get you started, help you navigate the mortgage process, and let's beat the odds on this survivorship bias thing. Let's flip it on its head, and let's help you get into the home of your dreams. Have a great day. God bless.